Hey guys, Dannar Hetoshi here. I wanted to take a moment to tell you about Extra Life. Extra Life is the Children's Mercy Miracle Network Hospital's fundraising program within the gaming community. Participants fundraise year-round to pledge to game for 24 hours with one goal: to save and improve the lives of sick and injured kids. Funds raised stay local to help pediatric patients at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. Since 2008, Extra Life has raised more than $30 million for member hospitals. The movement, formed by gamers bonded by passion, is committed to saving and improving the lives of local kids. Your donation is tax deductible and will make miracles happen for families who desperately need them. The link in the description below will take you to my Extra Life fundraising page. Once there, you can click the donate button at the top of the page to make a safe and easy online donation. I need your help to reach my goal for the kids. Thank you so much for supporting my efforts.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dannar Hetoshi here, doing another League of Legends gameplay review. I am on my secondary account, TKO Hetoshi, currently Gold 3 Elo. We are going to be following me around. Let's go ahead and set some stuff up here. We'll turn red. You can see builds. Target frame. Time control off. We don't need that because we're just full game here. Mini map is good. We're gonna turn red frames, blue frames off. So, in this game, guys, I decided to do something slightly different than the double rejuvenation or triple rejuvenation bead start that I've normally been doing. I've realized that Raptor Cloak, especially on Ghost Tahm Kench, is insanely good. So I'm running a cloth armor and a rejuvenation bead, which is the components for the Raptor Cloak, and a single potion. And now, the other thing I'm doing, which I've realized is something you can do at higher levels, is I'm checking the middle brush to make sure there's nobody sitting in it, and then I'm moving myself into the top lane brush. Their check, because the whole purpose of this is I want to manipulate the minion wave even before level 1. I want to sit top, and as soon as this minion wave comes in, I'm going to pop out to draw their aggro. Just delay them a little bit. You see how I've delayed those two? What that means is they're all going to focus this guy right here. And what that theoretically means is, so long as all I do is last hit, the minion wave should come straight back to me. We're gonna change our focus back onto me. And all we're doing here is last hitting. We're not really interested in trading aggressively with the Riven. We just want to zone her off of low health creeps if possible, and try and get some damage on her where possible. But primarily, we're just trying to farm. We just want that sweet, sweet, juicy farm. You know, take the Q auto trade where you can, but we don't have a ton of armor at this point. We don't have the Ninja Tabby reducing damage from her basic attacks, which her Q is basically auto attack, reset, auto attack. So really, we're just, our primary goal here is to trade where we can, get some damage onto her, but just farm. We just want that juicy farm, those juicy levels. We want this wave to sit right in the middle. We don't want to be pushing forward. So Rammus put down this ward in the mini-map for us, and right now I'm watching that and trying to get my farm where I can. And I know that Kayn has to be here. And there's Kayn. We see Kayn. We just saw Kayn in the minimap, and Rammus just pinged Kayn in the minimap, and we see the ward go down right here. So we know it's warded. So we're not going to do anything. We're not going to push into here because Kayn's path can take him right up through here to play this. So we're just going to sit here and be like, yeah, I know you're here. I don't care. We've got Ghost still. We can use it to avoid getting ganked. Ideally, we're just gonna sit here, push that farm under tower, ghost immediately, pop our E shield, and we're just gonna walk it right out with ghost. Yeah, they got a little bit of damage onto me, but we pushed the wave under tower. She lost 7, 8 minions because of that gank. And now the wave is going to push towards me. She has to push this wave as fast as possible. I can go back, I can get my raptor cloak, I can get a refillable potion, and I can walk it straight back to lane. I'm going to miss on... We've missed 1 melee minion so far. We haven't missed a cannon minion yet. And we're going to catch this wave just outside of tower and be able to set up yet another freeze. All we had to do was burn our ghost, and the ghost is on a 153 second cooldown. So we have ghost back in a minute and a half. No big deal at all. So right now we're just trying to freeze that wave outside of tower. Don't care about bot lane. We're just freezing this wave outside of tower. Oh, stop that. So we're just, like I said, freezing this wave outside of tower, fighting where we can, getting a grass proc where we can. We gotta be a little bit careful here, because we are half health and she is mostly full health, but we are near our tower, which will be beneficial. So we are lucky we were able to freeze these 4 caster minions just outside of tower range, so we can sit here and continue to just farm it up. Wave isn't completely frozen, but it will be if Riven helps us out by pushing a couple of these creeps. And she does, which means the wave is now back under our side. We've got an advantage here on the Riven, so we're actually going to take it. And we get the all-in kill on her. We were able to eat her up, put her into tower range so that she takes a tower shot, and then ultimately kill her with a Q. So we're just going to continue to farm it up slow as possible. The wave is pushing. There's nothing I can do about that, but I want it to be a slow building wave. The reason for this is I want to make sure I get every single last hit. Whatever minions she does lose means less minions for her. She does wind up using her TP to get back to lane, which is interesting. I'll come down here, I'll ward over the edge, and now with that wave being where it is and my gold being where it is, I'm actually deciding to take my back here. I've got my ultimate, I'm low on mana, I'm only half health, I'm out of refillable potion charges, so I want to go back and I can buy my ninja tabby straight away. That was the great thing about that back timing, is I had exactly 1100 gold. It gave me the ninja tabby, which is more armor. It gives me the passive from the ninja tabby. So you can see if I can show it here. Can't. But it gives me 10% damage reduction from all of her basic attacks. So super good on Tahm Kench, especially into Riven. So now we're back here. The wave is now going to be pushing towards us once again. That means we can freeze it outside of her tower and continue to zone this Riven. She has the experience and creep lead on me at the moment, but we're stronger than her. We're going to heal up. We can take these trades and regen back because we've got 125% base health regen right now with the Raptor Cloak. We can regen back a lot of that damage. We can use a refillable to get back a lot of that health. We've got our Ghost. We're going to hit the Ghost right now. Q. She uses her flash. She can't get away because we Q'd. And our Ghost was able to close the gap even with the flash. We get another kill onto the Riven. And see who was the one that was pinging. Riven was the one that... And we've got yet another freeze set up under a tower. So right now we're just doing, yet again, another slow push. We're denying experience and farm to the Riven. We've got 2 kills, so we're up about 600 gold on the Riven. We went and double checked down here to make sure the Kane wasn't trying to cheese the red buff away from the Rammus. Missed the cannon minion, which is kind of frustrating, but we'll take it. We're gonna take our back now. Go pick up some health. I believe what I pick up here is actually a sight stone. Yes, so sight stone, 150 health, but it gives me 3 extra wards to deal with. So it stacks health on top of all the armor that I have, which is really good for Tahm Kench, because obviously health affects his passive. But more importantly, guys, it gives me 3 wards. Especially at my elo, gold 3, platinum 5, gold 3. Warding and vision is super important. I clear a ward here, use my control ward. I see shit happening down on the bot side. I'm like, okay, we're gonna pay attention to that. I've got my TP available if I need it. But right now, we're just zoning Riven away from creeps. Zoning her away from the creeps. We're gonna just sit here and freeze the wave. Get as much farm as we can. Lagging a little bit. Missed that Q. Should have anticipated her coming in for it. We see the Kayn coming down, so we're just going to mess with him a little bit. If we don't mess up that Q, we kill the Kayn right there. Because we get a second and third stack on him and eat him underneath the tower. And just straight up kill him. Another great Q onto the Kayn. He has no MR right now. We got the ultimate out of the Riven. We're actually going to come around the backside because we know that the Rammus is tanky. The Riven has no damage now. We block all of her damage with 1 E shield. CC Chainer. Drop her right into the Rammus. Really good. Kayn was forced out because Rammus was there. And he is super tanky. Collected back all the damage to the Kayn. I was able to just do my thing. Sit there. Come around the backside. CC chain up the Riven. Get a nice kill. And now I'm denying yet again more farm and experience by just slow pushing this wave. The other nice thing, guys, is we're regenerating a lot of health right here. Even without using our potions, we've got 125% base health regen, thanks to Raptor Cloak. So we're getting a lot of that health regen back. And you'll notice one of the things I did is I dropped a ward right here, and I dropped a ward back in this bush to see if Riven walks up through lane. Try and cheese us in one of these bushes here. So I've got this ward here from my Sightstone and this one here, so I can see if she comes back to lane, either this way or this way. I know where she's coming from. And there she is. She's back in lane. I can just sit back, relax, get some more farm, keep the freeze going. Yes, I'm only half health, but I've got Point Runner blasting right now. Right in here, I've got Point Runner running, so I've got nice movement speed. I've got a nice freeze set up. Riven has to be super extended in order to even get this farm. And there it is. She backs out, so I'm waiting for her. Waiting to see what Riven does here. I got one more ward here. I use it so I can keep an eye on Riven. Cue her to slow her as she comes in to challenge. And then just sit there and wait for it. Nope, nothing going on, so I'm just going to sit. I'm going to keep zoning her away from creeps, paying attention to her, making sure I know whether or not she's trying to make a TP play. So I'm watching. I'm staring at my minimap here. Now I see this TP going on, and I'm like, okay, I need to go join. So I'm down here, I catch my TP in, and now we make this a 4v3 as soon as I hit it. I hit my ghost, I land a Q. I'm gonna ghost him away, so that he's basically killing himself. And if I had actually played that better, instead of going this way, I would have gone this way, so that the only way he had to escape was this way, and we could have cut him off over here. But as it is, I'm still super tanky. I've got a lot of armor. I get a Q onto the Raven to slow him up, eat him up, spit him out, auto attack him for the last kill. We know the Kain and Katarina are alive, so ping them to fall back. Let's go take the dragon. I'm sitting on a lot of gold right now. I believe I'm sitting on about 1,800 gold at this point, enough that I can finish the Raptor Cloak. I use one of my trinket wards over the wall to make sure we don't get swatted out while we're doing this dragon. And then as soon as we finish this dragon, I'm going to take my back. My idea was to go top lane, but turns out that Riven decides, or Ashe decides she wants to head top lane, which in my opinion was not the greatest idea, but whatever. I pick up my Tiamat here for the wave clear. I pick up a null magic mantle for a little bit of MR in case I have to deal with the Katarina. Ashe is going top, so I decide I'm going bottom. I'll ping the Janna to go top. And we will head bot side to just try and get some farm. And have the Ashe take advantage of her power to try and push that top side. Doesn't quite work out because the Ashe not very good. She's doing great this game, but I think she gets solo killed by the Riven. Who knows? I should have seen the Nautilus there, but I didn't. I thought I had gotten around the corner to dodge the Nautilus Q, but I hadn't. Point Runner helps us run away. Nautilus ultimate. We'll chug a potion here. So we're walking around trying to get minion block just to deal with the Nautilus. We'll walk back on the tower. Just chill. Draven makes a mistake here. One stack. Hit him hard again. I pop my ghost because I'm gonna go in. Great Ashe arrow stuns the Nautilus. Didn't matter, I was gonna kill the Draven anyways, but what that really allows me to do is finish the Nautilus. I can save my CDs to get the Nautilus in my CC chain, eat him up, and kill him too. Really, really solid work. That was after that Ashe had gotten killed by the Riven. Let's actually bring the time controls back, go back here, and we're gonna see how the Riven died. While all of that was going on, just before then, Riven just solo kills the Ashe. Yeah, so great job, Ashe. You got solo killed by the Riven, fed her a kill, and shut down gold. And then you proceeded to feed another kill into the... at least force the Janna back from the Riven damage as well. Kind of ridiculous. Then we come back down here and we're watching me 1v2. Hit the Q for the slow. Ashe arrow comes in. Another Q slow. Yeah. So that was a really bad play on the Ashe's part. I don't know why she decided she wanted to 1v1 the Riven. But it is what it is. She got solo killed. She learned her lesson. Like I said, the Ashe, not very good, even though she's fed as hell. So I'm just going to continue pushing this wave out. I've got more wards I can drop down. I'm not afraid of the Draven. I'm not afraid of the Riven. The only person I would be remotely afraid of here is the Katarina, and I've got enough health and magic resist at this point that I think I could deal with her as well. They're trying to get uppity mid. This is a good time for me to use my ultimate to get into the mid lane, and we can just 5-man this tower down. Riven's top side, we have no idea where the Draven and Nautilus are. Draven has Dance. Yeah, That was super easy for us to just go, okay, we're just going to go ahead and 5-man that mid tower. They can rotate us forward to the Herald. I can go up and take care of this farm. Then I can come down here and give some assistance if needed. They don't need it. I'm just watching them while I farm, pushing it into tower. Now that it's going into tower, I can rotate down to help with this team fight. Nothing's going on. I want to reset. I've got a lot of gold. It's time to back. So I just decide to back here. Go ahead and get rid of the time controls again. And focus back up on myself. Alright, so I'm debating what to buy here. There's not really a great option for me except to finish the Zz'Rot and get a ruby crystal building towards my Drone's Fist. I've got 95 farmed compared to the Riven's 99. It's 18 minutes into the game. I really want to be close to 140 farm at this point, but I'll take it because I've got 6 kills, so that gives me a huge gold advantage. So notice what I do here. I actually hit the ghost early, right even before I ult, so that my ghost is in full effect when I land. Get the Q, and then we'll ping out where we're dropping him. Makes it super easy to finish the kill. Ashe gets the assist. I did all the work there, so screw her. I'm taking the kill. She doesn't need it. She's already got 8 kills. And then Ashe has the farm. I don't need to take that farm away from her, so I actually go on a little warding party. Thought I had dropped a ward in there, but I didn't, so I'll drop the Sightstone ward there. And I'll come down here, I'll drop one more ward right in the middle to see if anybody's coming to lane, through lane. I'll actually go ahead and help zone the Kayn away from the top side. I've got my Zz'Rot portal, I'll drop it there to help take the tower. I got okay, Kayn. I don't know what you're doing. Easy kill. I'm tanky at this point. I have a lot of armor. Go ahead and turn on target frame. I have 155 armor, so I can sit here under tower for quite a while, especially while I'm getting Janna shields. All those Janna shields mean I didn't lose hardly anything while I was sitting there tanking tower. GG, well played. Draven sells all of his items and starts to buy tiers because he knows this game is over. They're just waiting out the ability to forfeit the game. This game will be over in the next 45 seconds or so as they go to forfeit. I know that they can handle a dragon as 4. I actually back right here because, well, that tower is going down. I don't need to help. I want to get my Jorum's Fist. I want to sell and get another ruby crystal. I sell my potions to get another ruby crystal. I'm walking it back towards the top lane, and then within 10 seconds or so, they surrender. 4 for 1 surrender. We'll reduce this here. So I'm just walking back the lane, and there it is. They surrendered. GG, well played. 9-0-2 on the Tahm Kench. Zz'Rot portal, Tiamat, Jorum's Fist, Sightstone, Ninja Tabby. 55 MR. Let's go ahead and turn the target frame back on, see what our end health was. We had 162 armor, 99 MR. Yeah, pretty solid, guys. So there you go. Tahm Kench playing the macro. How I managed to outplay the Riven on macro and itemization, and outplayed Draven and Nautilus on itemization and macro. But that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Hope you enjoyed seeing half of my head in the frame here the whole time as I chillax, recline, instead of sitting up like I normally do when I'm playing. That's it. That's TKO rank number 64. If you liked it, go ahead and drop a subscribe and a like, and Give me some feedback in the comments below. See if there's something else you want me to point out, something you want me to explain why I did what I did. I'm sure a lot of you are curious as to why I'm starting to take Sightstone on Tahm Kench in the top lane. I'll explain that later. For now, catch you next time. Peace.
I am the River King!